Hello YouTubers. I'm a couple of days late making this video. My apologies. Today is actually Friday the 13th of November. No biggie. Not for me. It's a normal day for me. Anyway, this here is my pooch Gabriel. He's Chihuahua and I think a wiener dog combination. He's my buddy. He likes to cuddle with me because he's cold, and I can identify with that now because I'm cold. Anyway, normally I would be doing two videos, but I'm going to actually combine them today because I've run late and I want to get a bunch of stuff up. This is my 2-week post-op update. I actually weighed on this past Tuesday, and like I said, a bunch of different things causing me to delay getting it up. Mostly going out and walking, which I haven't done for a long time, at least not well. In fact, yesterday I actually I don't know if anybody that's got a Fitbit will understand what I'm saying. I got my first boat shoe award. That's 5,000 plus steps in one day. That was a good one, as they say. Woot woot. Anyway, my high weight was 386 pounds. My surgery weight was 353.2 pounds. Last week I came into you at 340.9 pounds. And wait for it. This week, my current weight, 332.4 pounds. 332.4. Now that is 53.6 pounds from my high weight, gone forever pounds. It is 20.8 pounds from my surgery weight, 35 pounds from my pre-op appointment at the surgeon. I was pretty pleased with that. 35 pounds in a single month gone. So this week, 332.4. Total of 14.5 inches overall, gone forever. When I say overall, I'm talking about my neck, my chest, my waist, my shoulders, upper arm, my forearm, my thigh, and my calf. And I've lost 14.5 inches in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, folks. I am absolutely blown away. My goal for my next appointment, I need to be down to 300. What do you think? 332 down to 300. Think I can do that in a month? Hey, I already did 35 in a month. Why not? I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Anyway, I feel great. I wanted to talk to you today about the essentials. Some of you know that I am a Christian, and there's a lot of different denominations. And when we try to work together across denomination, what we say is, in the essentials, unity. What that means is, if we're going to work together in the Christian viewpoint, we need to accept that Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior, We need to accept that he was born of a virgin, Mary, that he was crucified, died, buried, and rose again. Those are the essentials. If you believe that in the Christian realm, I can work with you. But I want to take and put the weight loss journey on that plane of the essentials. You can get a whole bunch of surgeons in a room. One thing that 99.9% of them are going to agree on is that 2 weeks after your surgery, you need to be on liquids. One thing that you will likely get a whole bunch of different answers on is decaf coffee. Some don't want you to have it for 6 months after your surgery. Some will bring it to you while you're still in the hospital. So, looking at those two examples, what is the essential and what isn't? Decaf coffee is not an essential. They don't agree with it. And from what I've seen, it really doesn't make a difference one way or the other. For me. I have to disclaim that by saying every body is different. After your surgery, if you, like me, enjoy the taste of coffee, and you're willing to forego caffeine for an extended period of time because, we know that can irritate the stomach. I'm not adverse to agreeing with that. It can. It may not, but more than likely, this quick after surgery is going to bother me. So I'm not even trying caffeine yet. I'm having decaffeinated coffee, and the decaf coffee I started on, I think it was day 4 post-op, and I have not had any problem. Mind you, I am getting a whole ton of fluids in me. I'm getting everything I need to get. This is my Powerade Zero my son bought me today. That's pretty cool of him. We went out walking. I hadn't planned on going out walking. We had some other errands to do. And my son helped me out by picking up my lunch. I had 2 cheese sticks and my beverage. Before and after lunch, I've been drinking on that Powerade Zero. If I was not getting my fluids in, coffee, whether it's decaf or regular, is what's called a dehydrator. Folks, you got to have your hydration. You don't want to count your coffee as fluids. Don't count it. It's not a plus. It's a minus. If anything, you should plan on drinking as much additional fluid as you have in your decaf coffee cup without counting it. But I'm getting close to, if not over, 100 ounces every day now. And this is 2 weeks and 2 days officially post-operative. My surgery was on October 28th, 2015, and I had that done at Northwest Hospital. Surgeon Dr. Patrick Chaisson. I highly recommend Dr. Patrick Chaisson. I could not be happier with the care from his team and the hospital that he is affiliated with. I'm so ecstatic with the care I got. Anyway, in the Essentials Unity, liquids, 2 weeks following surgery. I won't lie, I went progressively thicker towards the last, the end of the second week. I went progressively thicker, still absolutely liquid, but, it was thicker, so I'd be ready to do things like cream of wheat and stuff like that. And since I've been on mush food, I've had a black bean burger, one of those spicy black bean burgers. I get them at Costco myself. Excuse me. I put that on the skillet, finish it off with some beef broth to soften it up, and then when I had it on my plate, I just mushed it up, and it was mashed. It was delicious. No problems going down. The only thing I've had problems with so far, I had a mahi-mahi burger last night. And it's the first time I've had solid meat. And despite chewing and chewing and chewing, when I swallowed, it kind of did hit like a ton of bricks. I didn't lose anything. I haven't lost anything even once to this point, because I'm kind of stubborn that way. I've told my body I have a one-way sign on that: do not enter. When it goes down, it stays down. It's only got one way to go, and that's worked out pretty well for me. One of my weight loss friends online used the phrase the power of positive thinking. She might have something there. I know it's worked for me. I refuse to lose my stomach. I refuse to. It repulses me. Always has. And so yeah, I'm pretty stubborn about that. But anyway, you want to be on that liquid because your stomach is just out of surgery. It's swollen. If you have solid food during that time, let me tell you, you're going to have massive problems. If you survive it, you're going to really pay a price. And not to try and scare you, but you could very well not survive. And you don't want that. If you've made the decision to go for this surgery, it's because you want better health. You don't want to check out, after having gone through the surgery and gone through that first week of pain. But yeah, it's been really great for me. I stayed on the liquid. There were more than one time that I put out to various friends online that I want to blow that liquid part, and everybody told me, don't do it. And I'm going to echo what they said. Don't do it. You want to be absolutely liquid, absolutely pureed for that 2-week period. And then afterwards, hey dude, try it. Try what you want to eat, as long as it's, something that you should be eating, and in the right amounts. 1/4 to 1/2 cup on protein and 1/4 cup of soft fruit or soft veg, no skins for 6 months. That's what my doc's got. My doc suggests having 2 shakes a day. Me and shakes don't particularly agree. So I take my unflavored protein powder and maybe I'll put it in some applesauce, 1/4 cup. And the 1/4 cup of applesauce is 30 calories. If I had 8 ounces of almond milk, that would be 30 calories. As far as I can see, that's having a shake. It's the same calorie count, and it gives you good bang for your buck on calories versus protein. But yeah, definitely do that 2 weeks worth of liquid. And then, like I said, after the after you're off that 2 weeks. You know, Oikos Triple Net Zero Greek Yogurt, fantastic protein source, 15 grams, and that's a meal. You know, have that yogurt cup, and that's a meal for you. You really need to make sure you get your protein, get your liquid. I'm really excited what this is doing, and I'm going to echo the sentiment of many that I've talked to. The only regret that I do have a regret, and that regret is I did not do this years ago. I could have had so much more healthy times with my kids. But I've done it now, and I'm happy I've done it, and we're going to go on and get perfect health. Oh, even more good news. Non-scale victory, as they call it, NSV. At my doctor's appointment on Tuesday, the 10th, I had been on amlodipine and 40 milligrams of lisinopril for my high blood pressure. At my doctor appointment, they took me off of amlodipine. Effective this morning, I was cut in half from 40 milligrams to 20 on my lisinopril. And to be honest, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on that 20 milligrams, because already I'm starting to get lightheaded when I stand up from a sitting position, and that is an indication that the blood pressure is getting real low. So I am really happy on the blood pressure front, because my blood pressure has probably never been this low, and I am usually below 120 on the top number, and usually right around 60, 65 on the bottom. It's fantastic. I'm very happy with the results. So I'm going to try and get up here quicker this coming week. My apologies again for having a late video, but this one's a good video, and you got to meet my buddy, this Gabriel. He is my friend. Yeah, he's my friend. We keep each other warm now. He sleeps on my chest, or aside of me if I'm sitting in my chair in the living room. He'll just get right in there and cuddle up. He's a good dog. I got him as a little puppy. Somebody pulled over, and they had two, brother and sister. I took the brother, and someone I was with took the sister. And I don't know how the sister's doing, but the brother here, he's doing good. He's a good, healthy boy. So we will see you again next week.